Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Soundbite Music Show on Feck TV. My name is Jessica, and today I'm joined by the wonderful
Blake Norton. Boom, glad to be here with you, Jessica, on this beautiful day.
Thank you very much, Blake. We've got a wonderful show for you guys today. We're going to talk to you about 5 different Irish bands that are floating around the music industry scene here in Ireland at the moment. And we're going to show you a clip of each video. You guys can actually log on to our website at fecktv.com afterwards, where you can vote for your favourite band or video. What do you think of the bands we've got on today's show, Blake?
I think they're awesome. All 5 of these bands, I got to thank you so much for bringing me on, because I had not seen any of these bands perform before. And you know, it brings home 2 things to me. First thing it brings home really is that the styles here in Ireland have evolved so much. And it's not just that we're not, like, there was a period when we were kind of emulating music from different parts of the world and that kind of thing. But right now what we're doing is we're integrating it. We've got, you know, some of these bands, they have Irish roots. You can get the folksy roots and the style, but they're also bringing in influences from other places, and it's really, really exciting, isn't it?
Quite a unison of genres, I find.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult to actually tell which genre music is at the moment. They've got so many different subgenres.
Exactly, exactly. And I'll be curious kind of as we go along to hear your perspective on where you think things come from, because I can feel where I think things are coming from, but there's one thing that's universal, which is great music. You know, that's universal.
Absolutely.
And I think another really interesting thing too is that, you know, 20 years ago to do a music video, even 10 years ago, would have been a huge thing. And
it costs a lot of money.
Exactly. You know, we're talking right before we rolled here, we were talking about how you got your Canon 550, and I mean, that's a professional grade camera. I shot a feature film on a Canon 550, you know? And so these bands coming up are able to not just record professionally, but shoot professional videos, and it's more and more accessible as time goes on. It's really exciting because it means these new bands coming out can be heard on an even playing field.
Absolutely.
To the bands you see
and
out
even
there.
The software that you can find to cut and edit your various music videos, it's very, very more accessible at the moment than it was years ago.
Yeah, it's better quality and easier to steal.
Perfect. And the creativity is always behind there as well.
Yes, yes,
so
it is.
We're going to go into our first video. The first video we have for you guys today is Hermitage Green. They're a band from Limerick, and the song that we're going to show you from these guys is called Gibson. So we're going to roll that for you now. Enjoy.
Rock it.
Marching to the country, pain in hand for all to see. Each will get what he has came for. No man will fall, they all agree. At sundown they hit the jailhouse, each death concealed at 33. I will not wait, announced Mackenzie. He handed out the key. With skin and bone, with hands of stone, no man did flinch but held his own. With Gibson free, they did believe the cloud disguise he could retrieve. Or so they thought.
So that was Hermitage Green with Gibson. Fantastic band, kind of very folk acoustic. A lot of harmonies in there. What did you think, Blake?
I loved it. I'm such a big fan of blues and bluegrass and that southern style, and we got all that in here. You saw the slide guitar, you know, you saw the banjo, but you also saw the baron and some of those sort of more really old traditional Irish refrains coming in there as well, and it has this rootsy, stompy feel to it that's so profound. And I think the video as well is perfect for it. It's like the building is a beautiful building.
Yeah, that was filmed in the Franciscan Friary. They actually do sessions in there where they do a lot of filming in the Franciscan Friary in Limerick. So yeah, it's quite nice. I like the way they cut the video.
Yeah,
You could see a little bit of everything that was going on in the band. Fantastic musicians, really like the guys. Do you think they're quite similar to Mumford & Sons? Do you think they're a bit too similar to Mumford & Sons?
I don't think so. I mean, I think that as long as you're doing what's in your heart, I think that's the important thing. And if you're meant to be growing in different directions, it's kind of like whenever I'm writing music, because I've been doing music for, God, 16 years now. I mean, I don't look at it as writing music. I mean, none of us write music. There's only 11 notes. We're really kind of arranging it. We're borrowing it. We're paying homage to it. That's what we do, you know?
Stealing music from other people. Is that what you do, Blake?
Well, that's a computer. That's different to a guitar. But yeah, so I mean, like, as long as you're doing what's in your heart, you can kind of tell. Something can be very similar, but you can tell if it's something that's genuine. And these guys are doing something that clearly means a lot to them. They're throwing their whole selves into it. And I think people who enjoy this genre will love that band.
Well, for this band, they've sold out Whelan's a good few times now. They've also gotten over 52,000 hits on YouTube, so they must be doing something right.
Yeah.
The 5 guys in this band, they were all actually have been musicians from previous bands, and they got together, formed Rmitage Green, and it's really taken off. So fair play to them. Absolutely delighted, and they're great guys as well.
I'll be looking out for them in the future. Who else we got coming up now?
We've also got another nice, lively, energetic, bouncy band called rmitage for you. The guys are originally from Manchester, but have spent a lot of time on the Irish scene. They're based in Dublin, and they are moving to Cork at the end of April, so that's something to look forward to.
Awesome. I'll have to check them out here.
They're amazing. They're very, very live band. Love the festivals. They love to party as well and get on it. They're good lads. You'll see them around the festival season in Ireland this year for sure. What did you think of the video when you checked it out?
I think this April I might not be coming back. I love the video. It was so much fun. It had so much energy to it, you know, and just energy is the key thing. You know, whenever you're playing live, and they're clearly a live band, you want guys who jump in and go for it. You can see through the visuals of what they're doing, and that great thick stomp. I mean, there's a classic rock sound underneath there, that stomping kind of 3-chord structure. I love them. They have full energy, and again, it's that mix between kind of, again, a more old school style that brings it into the future with the American, with the Irish roots, and it's just a wonderful thing.
Lovely. Well, we're going to roll the rmitage video for you. This one's called Paddy McGee. Enjoy.
Paddy McGee.
Lucky people.
Is a tinker, it's a tinker's life for me. Burn me down as cinders, throw me ashes in the sea. Boys are like a ramble, well I guess that's what they say. Paddy McGee is on the ale again. People go and know it's only grinding out the days. Spending time in 9 to 5 for me seems like a waste. Boys are like a ramble, well I guess that's what they say. Paddy McGee is on the ale again. Whoa, Paddy McGee. Whoa, Paddy McGee. What's wrong with me? Paddy McGee. Take me to the nappies yard and melt me into glue. Throw it in me pocket and a lucky old shoe. Boys are like a ramble, well I guess that's what they say. Paddy McGee is on the ale again. Take me in the thorny morning before the time to sleep. Furnish me with cigarettes and booze all on the cheap. Boys are like a ramble, well I guess that's what they say. Paddy McGee is on the ale again. Whoa, Paddy McGee.
That was rmitage with Paddy McGee. Fantastic, nice, lively gypsy sound folk video. What did you think, Blake?
I thought it rocked, man. I mean, how did you not love it? Yeah, hit YouTube, check those boys out, because I thought that was awesome.
What did you think of the boxer in it? Strutting the stuff.
Doing his thing.
He did a bit of a Paddy McGee heading him all right, didn't he?
He did just a little bit. Yeah, no, those boys are up for fun, you can tell. Definitely a live band.
Perfect. I wonder why they're making the transition from Dublin to Cork. I wonder what's in Cork that they want to move away from Dublin from.
Well, you want to get to the capital, you know, it's important. Plus, they know the best fights happen down here.
That's true.
You know, I mean, it's not quantity, it's quality. And if you go out in Patrick Street on a Saturday night, you're going to get an ass kicking, you know, so there's good times coming.
Absolutely. The next video we've got coming up is from a band called Fast Like Fun, Cork band. 3 guys, a 3-piece. The interesting thing about this video is it was all filmed just by one single shot, a single shot filmed video. So they, from start to finish, it was all just one shot, which I think is absolutely amazing what they've done here. So check these guys out, Fast Like Fun.
Things you say in whispers never come true. Things you say in whispers never come true. Things you say in screams never come true. Things you say in whispers never come true. Like hurting you.
That was Fast Like Fun. Fantastic, energetic band. What did you think there, Blake?
I thought they were fast like fun. They had that great, thick, old, it felt very 70s to me, you know, kind of, just a little bit kind of thinking of Thin Lizzy and you know, Jefferson Starship and just some of these kind of classic, thick sounds.
Quite
you know?
liberal rock.
Yeah, just thick, boom, 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 right in there, know what they're doing. And you know, I love, like you said, the one-shot video. It's a real sweet thing because you get a sense of the way people are from one-shot videos.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, you can make anybody look any way you want. You're going click, 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 click. But when you see a bunch of guys just walk along for 3 minutes, you kind of know them at the end, and it's a really sweet thing.
I wonder how many takes it must have taken them to do that.
I remember when they did the Robert Downey Jr. Video he did for Elton John was I Want Love. And they did apparently like 19 takes or some ridiculous number, and it was because they had to wait till the last one until Robert Downey Jr. was relaxed enough to do the whole one-take video and just be truly himself. So oftentimes the more takes you do, the more realistic
it'll work out. It'll look like it flows better.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing these guys. They're recording at the moment, but next year they should be having a few more gigs around the country, so definitely check them out.
Boom.
Fast Like Fun. Crazy lads on stage. Really, really, they're well up for it. So
You can tell by the deep facial hair. Yeah, he's right there.
Perfect. So next, coming up on the show, we've got Moo, unusual name for a band, Moo. But these guys are really, really cool. I really like them. They're kind of more rockabilly western, like a lot more chilled out than most of the stuff that we've shown you guys already. So just to put in a bit of variation there. Yeah, Moo are based in Dublin. They've played around the scene for about the last 2 years now. So this video is quite new. It's been around for about 8 months now, I believe. So they've got quite a few hits on YouTube. So we'll play that for you. What did you think of these guys when you checked them out?
Oh man, these guys are awesome. I like country music. I mean, it's weird.
You like country music?
I like country music.
You just openly admit that?
I was down in Louisiana, and this is in New Orleans before the floods and the terrible stuff.
Music.
No.
I'm talking about the Irish country music.
No, I was driving along. I drove across the plantations. I drove across Louisiana with my then sister-in-law, and she was a giant country fan. So she had country on 24/7, and by the end, I was into my country, and I can now say with my hand in my heart and a punch in the face, I kind of dig country, and these boys brought country with a little bit of rock, and I really liked it.
Perfect. We'll play Moo for you guys now then. Check them out.
My first car was a beat-up 89 with lime green interior, but at least it was all mine. My girlfriend's daddy shot it up when he thought I knocked it up, but at least I wasn't inside at the time. Now you see those red tail lights up ahead. We're pretty soon, my dear. We're coming neck and neck. So you want to take your chance, son? You better make sure you got one. I got 2,000 horses, and Jesus riding shotgun. One night racing round the barrio. Whoa, a flatbed Ford truck headlight facing me on the road. Well, I hit the brakes and I tried to swerve in the wheel.
So that was the wonderful Moo. Yeah, as we said, fantastic band. Check those guys out. Go onto their website or their Facebook pages. Next up, we've got Bats, which is slightly different to the rest of the videos that we've played tonight. How would you describe Bats in
loved
5
it.
words?
5 words, I'd say opens with corn. In the middle, we got a little bit of funk and a little bit of pop vocal melody. Really interesting stuff.
Excellent. Well, we're going to play the Bats video for you guys now. Enjoy.
We're not running short on time.
Time stops on a rare so fine. They entangle in a breathing forest. Drink some blood.
Well, that was Bats from Dublin. It's not really my forte of music, this, so I'm going to pass this one on to Blake. Blake, what did you think of Bats?
Well, this will be thicker than some of the bands that I would normally watch, but it's actually very much, I'm playing with a metal drummer right now and a very hard rock bass player, so it definitely hit home on those ways. I'll just simply say to everybody out there, if you ever feel like it's time to run through the forest and destroy your best sneakers, feast on human flesh, there's people you can call. Probably shouldn't call me, I tend to relapse quite a bit, but there are people you can call. And in the interim, make some music, because that was funky and awesome, and we really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Loved all of those videos, every single one. So if you guys can get on the website, fecktv.com, where you can vote for your video, the favourite video or favourite song, and then we'll post those. I think the poll is going to end on Monday, so we can post those up for you and we can let you know which band has won the competition.
And the losers will be tarred and feathered right here on Soundbite next week.
And the winners will get a very exciting prize.
Ooh.
That's all we have for you guys this week. My name is Jessica.
My name is Blake.
And this was Soundbite for Feck TV. Thank you.
See you
next
again
week.
next week. Oh, synergy.